So welcome, Heaven, to our class. Are you ready to learn your sight words?
Yes.
I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go over 8 of the sight words that you need to know. So let's go over them. Let me start the slideshow. So sight words, this is Mrs. Stacy's Golden Scholars class. Yeah, I believe that all of us can learn, and my goal is to help you to learn how to read. I taught my son how to read at age 5. His teacher said that he was not ready for kindergarten. And so I spent 2 months over the summer teaching him how to read. I taught him the sight words and I created a book with the sight words for him. And today he is a strong reader. And so I believe the same can happen for your student as well. So the rules, Golden Scholars rules: be kind, try your best, and be creative. Okay. The goal for today's lesson, let me move this out the way. The objective: I will be able to recite and locate 8 sight words with 75% or more accuracy. So we're going to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sight words today. And this is the KWL chart that we're going to use to monitor our learning. It's what I know before the lesson started, what I want to know, and what I want to learn. So, Heaven, what do you know about sight words? And if you don't know, it's okay to say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so what do you want to know about this lesson?
I want to know what sight words are.
Okay, and in the last column, you're going to explain to me at the end what you've learned. Okay, so let's get started. So the warm-up is asking what is sight words, and you already told me you did not know. So we're going to learn what sight words are. And so when you think of the word sight, what comes to mind?
Seeing.
Okay, so seeing, good. So sight, eyes, and what do you think sight words mean? So based on your definition of the word sight, what do you think sight words mean?
Words that you see.
Okay, excellent. Words that you see. You are so brilliant. You're so smart. I love it. Let's keep on going. And so sight words. So sight words are also called high frequency sight words. Why? Because you see them all the time, right? So these are words you need to know. You need to memorize them, keep them in your mind, because you will write with them all the time. You will read them on in your books and such. And so you're going to memorize these 8 sight words. There are plenty of them, but we're going to start with 8 today. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So the first sight word is A. Could you say A for me?
A.
So I read a book. So you see the sight word A, it's in red and it's highlighted in with the yellow marker. So I read a book. A is a sight word that you're going to see all the time. So you need to know how to say A. Okay, so that's the first one. I need for you to memorize that, okay? Let's go on to the next one. The second sight word is after. So I want you to say after for me.
After.
Good. See, and if children have a hard time with saying it, you want to say after. Just say it slowly for them. So we're going to give a sentence. After dinner, read a book. And so you see 2 sight words there. You see after, it's in red, right? And then we already used the word a. So after dinner, read a book. So Heaven, could you read that for me, please? What's that
After
word say?
dinner.
What's the word
After.
say in red? Good, after. That's reading, even though it's one word. So after is your second sight word. And then the next one is all, okay? So eat all of it, okay? So I want you to say all.
All.
Good job. The next sight word is am. I am smart. So am. I want you to say am for me.
Am.
Good job. So that's your next sight word. The next one is an. Okay, so an or an, however you want to say it. So I ate an apple. Can you say an for me?
And.
Good job. You sounded more confident. And so the next one is and. And I ate an apple and an orange. Can you say and for me?
And.
Good. Make sure you put the D at the end. And.
And.
Good. The next one is are. We are family. Can you say are for me?
Are.
Excellent. The next sight word is at. At. We are at the park. Can you say at for me?
At.
Excellent. So now we're going to practice based on what you just learned. So the goal is for you to be able to recognize all 8 of your sight words. So you're going to choose the right sight word, okay? So to your left, you see a picture with the different animals. And the option for this sentence, the words you're going to choose from are going to be all or a. So I read all book. Does that sound good to you? I read all book?
No.
Or should I say I read a book?
A.
Good. Can you read that sentence for me, please? I want you to say I read a book.
I read a book.
Good job. And so the next section on the other side with the family, you're going to choose from the words after or all. So blank dinner, read a book. So would you say after dinner, read a book, or would you say all dinner, read a book? Which one are you going to pick, number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Good. After dinner, read a book. Excellent. So it has to make sense. And so when we speak to our students with the standard English, okay, academic English, then they'll be able to understand. So after dinner, read a book. You would not say all dinner, read a book. That does not make sense, okay? Let's go to the next slide. You're gonna choose from the words all or and. Eat all of it, or you're gonna say eat and of it. Which one will you choose?
All.
Good, eat all of it. That makes sense. The next section, it says you're gonna choose from am or at. I am smart, or would you say I at smart?
Am.
Good job. So I am smart, which you are. You are amazing. You're brilliant, okay? You are a golden scholar. The next one, you're gonna choose from an or are. I ate an apple, or would you say I ate our apple?
An.
Good job. I ate an apple. The next one you're going to choose from will be and or all. I ate an apple and an orange, or would you say I ate an orange, all an orange? I ate an apple, all an orange, or would you say I ate an apple and an orange? Which one is correct?
And.
Excellent. And the sight word and will be correct. Choose from these words, all or are. We all family or we are family?
R.
Good job. We are family. The next section says you're going to choose from after or all. So after dinner, read a book, or you're going to say all dinner, read a book. Which one is it?
After.
Good job. After dinner, read a book. You're going to choose the right one for me between all or A. I read, what did you read? All
Um,
or A?
um, all. A.
Good job. I read a book. Which one are you going to choose from? Um, for this one, can you tell me the sight word? It says, we are blank the park. What does that word say in red?
At.
Good job. We are at the park. Awesome. Okay, so these are the words that we just went over, and this is going to be our exit ticket. So we started out with the KWL chart. You said you did not know what sight words are. Could you tell me what you actually learned today? What are sight words?
Sight words are words that you see.
The words that you see. Yeah, good. You see them all the time, and so you have to do what with them?
You have to know them.
You have to memorize them. Good. You have to know them and memorize them. Because you're going to always see them. Good job. Okay, could you say these words for me? Because we went over 8 of them. What does the first one say to your left?
A.
Good. And what's the second one?
All.
And what's the next one?
And.
And what's the last bullet?
R.
Excellent. Now we're going to go to the right. What's the first word say? And this is a big word, but you can do it.
After.
Good. And what's the next word?
Am.
And what's the next one after that?
And.
And what's the last word?
At.
Good job. Any questions for me?
Mm-mm.
So what I want you to do is I want you to make sure you read every night for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And you're going to try to find these 8 sight words as you are reading, because you are a golden scholar and you can do it. And you are going to be a proficient reader and a writer all throughout your life. Any questions before I sign off?
Mm-mm.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day. Okay, you did a great job. You get an A plus for this
Thank
class.
you.
And so for the parents, please share this broadcast. And if you would like to be a part of my class, I'm on Outschool. I've been teaching for over 20 years in various settings, but in the public school for about 13 years. I have my master's in education, curriculum and instruction, and I'm just excited to teach the children, to help them to be educated, to empower them, to elevate them, to become future leaders. And so share this broadcast and invite your families, to join us on Outschool or here on YouTube, and I also tutor as well. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.